my sneakers video. I'm gonna do something a little bit different today. I've got my sneakers icons trump card game, so I'm just gonna pick some cards at random and maybe just talk a little bit about the shoe. Or we can talk about the different stats that you have in this game. So I'll just get straight into it, and hopefully this will be nice, relaxing, educational experience for you. So lots of cards to choose from. So we'll just go from the top. Maybe I'll do half the deck now, and maybe I do half the deck on a later video. Okay, so the first card on the deck is the Vans Syndicate Skate High W Taps. Now, my Vans knowledge is not very good, just being honest. However, I'll quickly read what it says. Premium Japanese streetwear label W Taps is heavily influenced by skate, punk, military, and motorcycle aesthetics. This was strongly reflected in its first Vans Syndicate collaboration, entitled Bones and Wings, and this shoe released in 2006. Shoe number one. Next card. This is the Nike Air Ratchet Light Stoozy collab. Stoozy is up there with one of my favourite brands. The Nike Air Ratchet Light was first reissued in 2002. A year later, Nike released a very popular version of the running classic in collaboration with Stoozy, available in two colourways, orange and grey, and the green and black. And the release year was 2003. Up next, my favourite streetwear brand collab is the Adidas Campus 3 Pata. You'll notice from previous videos, Pata is my favourite brand. These released in 2007. For those that know, Pata was only established in 2005. So, only 2 years in. And the first Nike collab with Pata was 2005, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, that's a running shoe. Gel Light 3. You don't see many of these around anymore, but the really cool thing on the Gel Light 3 is the tongue. The tongue is split right down the middle, which I think is a really cool concept, and you don't see that often. A very comfortable shoe, the Gel Light. Okay, up next is Adidas Rod Lava Laver, not too sure. Rod Lava Super Okini Nile Catfish. Excuse me. This was Okini's first collaboration with Adidas, produced in 2005. The London retailer took an exotic approach to the design, using real catfish leather from the Nile in Egypt to construct the upper of the shoe. As you can see, the rarity level on this one is quite high. this shoe released in 2001, which doesn't make sense because I realise it says produced in 2005. Maybe it's a misprint. Who knows? Okay. Up next. One of the best-selling shoes of all time. The Converse Chuck Taylor All-Star High. But this is the product red version. These released in 2009. This special edition All-Star High was made under the Project Red initiative, for which brands create unique items with a percentage of the profit going to the global funds to fight AIDS, tuberculosis, and malaria. The Project Red Chuck Taylor All-Star High. Next up is the Reebok Instapoint Fiora. Reebok Instapump. So it's a running Reebok pump, as you can see by the logo. The Reebok Instapump Fiora. The Instapump Fiora was the main shoe in Reebok's pump range and the first to utilise full-length hexalite technology. Full-length pump technology. So the pump filled the whole upper of the shoe, the logo. The lacing system was not required, as the inflated front panel held the foot firmly in place. That's the Instapump, which released in 1993. Next up is the Puma Suede Cycle Meter Sneakers. Japanese boutique Meter Sneakers collaborated with Puma to create a perfect cycling shoe for navigating Tokyo streets at night. The LED strobe lights and the heel tabs ensure that the wearer can be seen by the other road user. So you can see the heel tab represents the LED lights at night in Tokyo, and these released in 2013, part of a cycling range of Puma shoes. Puma Suede. See the Puma Suede Cycle. Puma Suede was originally a basketball shoe. Next up, another Puma, and this one is the Puma Disc Blaze OG original. Ronnie Fayek. Anybody who knows Ronnie Fayek is the founder of the Kith boutique. Yeah, it says it here. This shoe was the first collaboration between Puma and New York designer Ronnie Fayek, owner of sneaker boutique Kith. The cove blue upper was contrasted with a black disc and strapping, while details included a reflective foam stripe and leather on the vamp and quarter panels. These released in 2012, and if you've ever seen a pair of these, they don't have laces either, and you tighten them up by turning the disc on the tongue, and it tightens the cables and wraps the shoe around your foot. Really cool. Okay. Next up is the Adidas Campus 80s Foot Patrol. Excuse me. For its 2007 release collaboration with Adidas Originals, Foot Patrol re-released the classic 1980s campus silhouette, returning to its original blueprint after nearly 2 decades of constant alterations. So there you can see the Campus Foot Patrol 2007. Campus, a basketball shoe from the 80s. Okay, I'm going to do a couple more. Marty McFly in the movie Back to the Future Part 2. A real-life version was released in 2011 to raise funds for the Michael J. Fox Foundation, which is to support people with Parkinson's. This is the 2011 version, and the original purpose is as display only. However, I know that they re-released it a couple of years after with the actual self-lacing like it does in the movie. But I do know in the movie they don't use self-lacing because the technology didn't exist. So instead, there was somebody underneath the set who pulled the laces around Michael J. Fox's feet on the movie set. Okay, I'll do 2 more. Hopefully you've fallen asleep by now. But if not, thanks for staying, talking shoes with me. Okay, for the penultimate shoe, we're going to do the Reebok Freestyle. The Freestyle, one of Reebok's best-selling shoes of all time, came in a high and low top version and variety of colourways. It was a huge success in the fitness field, especially in the 80s, as it released in 1985. This really put Reebok on the map against the likes of Nike and the other competitor brands. Reebok was flying with the Freestyle, as in the 80s it was all about aerobics and that kind of stuff. Yeah, it was a huge success in the fitness field. Not that rare, but just a bit of a legend in its own right. Okay, and we'll do, for the last one, let's do something special. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. There is some other cool stuff, however, this one stands out for me. And it is the Air Max 90 OG Infrared. OG Original. The Nike Air Max 90 is part of Nike's earliest limited edition range. It was referred to as the Air Max or the Air Max 3 until the year 2000 when it was first reissued. So it wasn't reissued for 10 years until the year 2000. It takes its current name from its launch year, 1990. This rarity meter is full, referencing the original 1990 version, but this shoe has been reissued plenty of times since then. And originally when it came out, it was a running shoe in 1990. Okay, that concludes today's video. I hope you've enjoyed watching, talking about the sneaker icons. I will do another sneaker icons video soon, and we'll go through some more cards. But until then,